guys, Nick here. You're listening to the official podcast of 4PlayerNetwork.com, a weekly live show about video games. We're proud to say that we've been at this since 2008 and have remained 100% independent since day one, and that means you'll never have to hear a sponsored ad on this show. So if you want to support what we do, all we ask is that you consider making our silly little show part of your weekly rotation. You can tune in when we record these episodes live every Thursday night at 8 p.m. Central Time on twitch.tv/4playerpodcast, all spelled out. If that's not your thing, though, you can also subscribe to the show on your preferred podcast service, join our community Discord at discord.gg/4player, or, if you're so inclined, send us a couple bucks a month on Patreon. And that's it for shameless self-promotion. Time to talk about the latest and greatest in the world of video games. Let's get started. Wonderful. Hey everyone, welcome to 4Player Podcast. This is episode 852. It is October 21st, 2025, 10 days till Halloween. I'm your host, Nick Henderson, joined by Brad Simons.
Hello.
In the midst of spooky season. Are you having a good spooky season, Brad? I know you're a big Halloween person.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah?
You know.
Yeah? Yeah?
We went to Pumpkin Nights again, but it was like the exact same as it was 2 years ago.
Oh,
No,
Okay.
I
We
mentioned
talked
it.
about this last week. Or the
I
last
watched
show.
Heebie-Jeebie TV per Carlos recommendation. Strong Carlos recommendation. It is a Tubi exclusive, or Tubi original. Sorry, Tubi original. Heebie.
I don't even know what Tubi is.
You don't know what
It's just
Tubi is? It's for poors, Nick. You wouldn't understand.
It's,
Although, like, ironically, like the whole, like, you turn on Tubi and you will see like so many more movies that like you know and love that you don't see on these apps that you pay so
That's
much money
true.
for, and you watch just as many fucking ads.
as well
I said the
weirdest
most
selection.
innocent. I said the most innocent thing, and Brad turned it into made
You
it
were
about
insulting
Like, we don't
Tubi.
have,
No!
like, we don't have like movie undergrounds or stuff anymore like we used to, like in the 70s or 80s. Like there's not as much of an underground scene, but like the weird shit that people find and post about from Tubi is like maybe the closest in modern American culture.
So
to, like,
y'all can bookmark it, watch a trailer for it, whatever. Heebie-Jeebie TV, like the heebie-jeebies. This is giving
I
me the
just Googled
heebie-jeebies.
it and I can't
It's-
find it.
HEBGB TV, and it's wild.
I think
It
the
is a
biggest problem
Tubi
is-
banger for sure.
a Tubi banger. Look, I was just trying to make a comment more about just the sheer number of streaming services there are to keep up with these days. Not that there was anything wrong with Tubi.
Yeah, but Tubi's been around for like forever. It's not like a new one. You know,
I'm watching a show on MGM Plus right now. Like,
What?
I'm watching From.
I knew it. I was about to say From. That motherfucker is watching From.
It's good. It's good.
It's so stupid. It is
It's
just
so good.
whatever.
Is anybody
dude.
watching The Chair?
It's
Company?
fine. You must not be very far.
No, I'm at the end of the first season.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, okay, look, I haven't even finished his introduction. Crispy's joining us. Hello, Crispy. How are you doing?
Oh, sorry. Hey, what's up? Ooh, spooky.
Imagine
Ooh.
someone listening and not knowing who we are at this point.
Eh,
Hey,
shut the fuck up. Chris Davis.
Dude, there's
get
one
a word in.
person.
I'm
We're
here
playing
also. I'm speaking to the microphone. Oh God.
HEB, that's a lot to drink at this time. Like, I don't even care what that is. That's just a lot of liquid. You're going to wake up needing to pee.
No, never had that problem.
Bullshit. You don't never wake up
Dude,
in the middle of the night needing to
Bitch,
pee.
you're 40.
No?
You have to pee at least twice in the middle of the night, right? Or is that just
Not
me?
yet.
Okay,
Well, maybe not twice.
Not
Well, you
yet.
are drinking coffee at night, Nick. That's definitely going to make you pee.
I am drinking coffee at night.
But I don't know.
Hey, look,
There's a
I just
lot of
wanna
ice
share.
in this.
I just want to share. I had like one of the most amazing productive weekends this past weekend. And by productive, I mean I did nothing of import. I watched 5 movies. I beat a video game. I played like 6 hours of another video game. I started a new TV series. It was just I went to a theater to watch a movie. Like, it was just
You need to
What
play
did
baby
you see in
steps.
theater?
I saw Black Phone 2 on Sunday.
Oh,
Can-
how was that?
That's a movie
Dude.
that, like, I've seen a trailer for. Same thing with the first one. I'm like, they only made this movie for Nick. I like never want to watch.
Dude, listen. I was not like the biggest fan of the first one. I don't even know if I would say I'm the biggest fan of the second one. But like quite honestly, I was just curious about it because like for all intents and purposes, wasn't even really planning on seeing it, but for all intents and purposes, if you've seen the first one, the first thing that comes to mind is the sequel shouldn't exist. But not only does it exist, everybody out there is talking about it like it's like shockingly better than the first one by like a long shot, and it justifies its existence. So I was curious. So I went and saw it, and sure enough, that's a wild movie. They take some bold swings.
It's
I'm
just
into
one
it.
of those. It's just one of those things where it's like I went to Walmart the other day, and like in the fucking Halloween aisle, they just had a bunch of the
The
what's the
grabber.
bad guy, the grabbers. Really, what
Yeah.
he's called?
That's what he's
Yeah,
called.
they had a bunch of the grabber masks, like right next to like Jason and
Dude,
Freddy and like all this other shit, and you're just like, this AstroTurf. This is a plant.
It reminds me
Like-
of it's one of those horror movies which was not very good, but for some reason, maybe because it had a good trailer, it was weirdly successful. So like the fact that we even got a sequel was super weird. What, we're getting a sequel to Black Phone, but yeah, it's one of those ones you look into and it was like weirdly successful, like these horror movies are sometimes. So people were like, of course it's better than the first one because the first one sucked. It should have never been.
The first one didn't suck. It just didn't blow. It wasn't like the most. It wasn't incredible or anything, but it was fine. It did its job, and I didn't think about it much afterwards. Whatever. There's plenty of horror movies that I like and then move on very quickly from.
I'm not mad about it. I like Ethan Hawke. Like, good for him.
Dude,
I like Ethan Hawke as well. And
you
it's sad
can't see Ethan Hawke in this movie. Like, there is no part.
He never takes it off. Never takes.
He does, but like even when he takes it off,
you mean figuratively?
They got Ethan Hawke back for this one.
Yeah. But also worth noting, and what I will say is I didn't. First of all, this sequel does some like really interesting stuff with like cinematography for the in the interest of like telling the story in terms of like the story. They literally, this is like a minor spoiler, but like they have basically turned this villain from the first movie into like a modern day Freddy Krueger in this movie. So
they
like,
made him supernatural, right?
Yeah. I mean, there was supernatural elements in the first one, but like here, it's just like whole hog, right?
Wait,
full bore, whatever.
The supernatural elements from the first one were kind of unrelated to him specifically.
Yeah, I mean, he was a living, breathing serial killer in the first one, and his victim, who was being held hostage, was getting phone calls from ghosts of kids that he had already killed, trying to help him escape. This one, he's like fucking Freddy Krueger. So like, one of the main characters in this movie is constantly falling asleep and when she falls asleep, it becomes like a dream nightmare situation where he's stalking them, right? But like when she falls asleep, all it does to kind of indicate to you that she's asleep is like the screen, like a subtle like filter fades in that makes it look like it's filmed in like the 1960s or 1970s. Like it's super like fuzzy and kind of like staticky and like, but like they don't expressly tell you anything has changed. It's just you just kind of like pick up on it because it's like a visual cue, and they use in really interesting ways throughout the whole movie. Like, I don't know, it takes some bold swings, it does some crazy shit, and it gets pretty wild, and I had a great time with it.
How many stars on Letterboxd?
Shut the fuck up. Don't.
I'm asking.
No, I don't want to tell you that. I don't want to tell you that.
Wait, did you rate it on Letterboxd?
No, I didn't rate it on.
Oh, okay.
God damn it.
No, it was going to be a transition back to me saying that Carlos gave Heebie-Jeebie TV 5 stars on Letterboxd. Ooh. He pitched it as like an Adult Swim version of like Goosebumps or something, which is not like a bad pitch. I don't know if it was entirely accurate, but it was pretty good. It's a movie.
The website has that kind of like Mondo like video vortex.
It's very 90s, but yeah, it's
okay. At the risk, how do you spell it again?
It's like H-E. No, Brett. It's H-E, like uppercase H, lowercase E.
Okay.
Then B-G-B. Bravo, Golf, Bravo.
Oh, okay. Found it. See, I never would have guessed that.
I have the heebie-jeebies.
Yeah, but you saying that is I never would have guessed you spelled whatever. We're moving on.
You just kept saying it over and over.
Like he's helping.
TV. It's heebie-jeebie TV. Heebie.
I've added it to my watch list. I watched 4 horror movies over the weekend. Some of them were better than others. But
What were the
yeah,
bad
man.
ones? If Black Phone 2 was the standout.
No, Black Phone. I watched The Woman in Black, Gretel and Hansel.
The Woman in Black.
Yeah, The Woman in Black. The one with Daniel Radcliffe.
Oh yeah, that's kind of whatever.
I thought it was all right. It was fine.
It was okay.
Gretel and Hansel.
Oh wait,
The Raven. I watched The Raven with John Cusack.
Wait, Gretel and Hansel's I think kind of slaps. It's like
moments.
a slow burn. It's not for Black Phone enjoyers.
Dude, you are the worst. The literal fucking
It's all
worst.
he has. It's all he has.
Yeah, it's
Nick.
all I have.
It's really, yeah.
I also
That's an Oz Perkins joint. It's an Oz
Yes,
Perkins
it's an Osgood
joint.
Perkins, and he's got another one coming out next month
The
called
monkey?
Keeper. I think that's what it's called.
Keeper. Don't say Keeper. Let's hope it's not Keeper.
It is called Keeper.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's actually
maybe
really funny.
Double Fine can sue and get a little bit of money.
I've got tickets to. I've got tickets to see Shelby Oaks on Saturday. So,
Shelby Oaks.
It's the new. It's new found footage, kind of Blair Witchy looking shit.
What is there's a Guillermo del Toro
Frankenstein.
Is that out?
Yeah.
Who watched that?
No, it comes out first week of November.
Oh, okay.
The reviews have been good though.
Yeah.
Look, also, I set out. I
I
was challenging myself to try and watch a bunch of horror movies this month, and I'm making pretty good progress. But I also canceled my Hulu and HBO subscription during the whole Jimmy Kimmel thing, and I was like, I'm not just going to renew it immediately. So like, those are the two streaming services that I probably use the most.
Shudder is probably.
I canceled Shudder like a year ago because I almost never used it.
I know you sub to Shudder in October and you stop subbing and you wait a year and you do it again. That's
a good point. That's a good point.
That's what probably 90% of Shudder users do.
That's a good point. That's a good fucking
I watched
point.
some horror movies too, okay?
Let's do it. Let's hear it.
Francis Ford Coppola's Dracula.
Oh,
Wait,
God.
Francis Ford Coppola's Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Yeah.
Damn, it's a mouthful.
Pretty good.
Over.
It's pretty good. It's a little too long, but it's pretty good. It's a little too long.
Okay.
Keanu Reeves does not have a good English accent, but it's still pretty good.
No.
And I watched The Menu again.
It's a great movie. Fucking love that movie.
So good. And I told you guys I watched Cabin in the Woods, right?
Yes.
You did. We don't need to rehash.
Then I'm all
that.
caught up.
The
This is
Menu,
a lot of horror
wait,
movies for me.
The Menu is a horror movie? I've only ever seen the trailer.
It's a fucking black comedy suspense movie. It's actually the only movies I've watched, I think.
Oh.
And then the other random movie that I watched, and this is just because my wife decided she wanted to watch it, and I realized I had never seen it, was Runaway Jury.
Oh, have you
Also
not seen that?
with John Cusack.
I feel like I had to watch that in like a civics class.
Yeah, probably. She's a John Cusack head?
I mean, I guess. I mean, I don't know. It's
Dude, does she like High Fidelity?
At the end.
Although it wouldn't be High Fidelity. It would be like some shit like
Grosse Point Blank.
I don't yeah. Well, probably not even that. What's like a John Cusack movie that's like, after his career was kind of like
what's the one
on the like a Runaway Jury.
Yeah. No. He did one.
I liked Runaway Jury. It's pretty good.
Sure.
14
John Grisham
or 2012. 2012 is the big.
The
big.
John Cusack was almost played the villain in Dexter New Blood. He was the first. He was the first casting choice before he was. No, Clancy Brown from.
Mr.
Clancy
Krabs.
Brown's worth it though.
Yeah, Mr. Krabs. Yeah. No, yeah, Clancy Brown was great, but John Cusack was the first actor up for the role, which I thought was interesting.
Huh.
Anyways, anything else? Any other Halloween
Hot Tub Time
banter?
Machine. That's probably what you should have said.
Yeah, there you
John
go.
Cusack is in Hot Tub Time Machine?
Yeah, dude.
He
He's
is.
a character in Hot Tub Time.
I've never seen it.
Oh, that's
Didn't
a
they
good
make
one.
like a
It's okay.
sequel to
Actually,
that?
I don't know if it's still good. Well,
It's
I watched it
okay.
when it came out and I liked it.
The second one's not good. The first
Yeah.
one's okay.
The first one's probably not good.
Wait,
It
was
also has a young Sebastian Stan before he was famous. He's like the villain.
Oh.
Fascinating. The villain of Hot Tub Time Machine.
Yeah,
It's
he's like an evil
even
Sea Patrol guy.
What a title
Okay.
to your name.
yeah. Fascinating. All right. Anyways, guys, welcome.
I'm about halfway through the Night of the Living Dummy 2
Oh, nice.
with this horrible cover art.
Yeah. Oh my god, they ruined it. Oh, the original
Yeah.
cover art was so good. God, they fucking
Yeah, but
irks
this was
me.
in a cheap ass box set and half price book, so I'm like, I'm
Yeah,
getting that
yeah.
ugly one.
Anyways, before we get started into the actual video game discussion, I just wanted to go ahead and mention at the top of the show, guys, if you listen to us, if you happen to watch us live, this is going to affect you maybe more than others. If you tune in to watch us record these live, which right now we record on Tuesday nights, starting next week, it looks like we're going to be switching nights to Thursday, which we actually used to record on Thursdays a long time ago.
Going back to Thursday.
Going back to Thursday nights. So
Sorry.
no, nothing to apologize.
My fault.
We've moved things around for numbers of reasons. So starting next week, Thursday nights is the night. I'm also going to be moving around some of the kind of like production stuff so that hopefully that doesn't delay the posting of the show too terribly much. But it will have an effect, obviously, because I'm not going to record these and then immediately edit them that night. So I'll do what I can. But yeah, so just keep that in mind. After tonight, we'll be back recording on Thursday of next week. And yeah, that's the only little bit of housekeeping I have. So we're gonna do it. We're gonna talk about video games. I know. What is this, Crispy? What is this? Sometimes never mind. I'm not gonna.
Audio
what that
podcast
picture is.
medium.
I know. I just see pictures of me pop up behind Crispy while we're recording, and I don't know what to think. I'm like, where do you get
Someone
these
touching
pictures?
a picture of me.
Oh god, it just distracts me. Now I don't know. He
I
just
think
like
this was from
derailed
when
me.
you were like out of town for a week or something, and
That was your
part of the
headshot
Nightshader was
when you
was
tried to
wanting
become an
for
actor.
your attention.
Fair enough. All right, so we're gonna talk a little bit more about. There's a couple ones we're gonna revisit tonight. So like Silent Hill F, Hades 2. I want to talk a little bit about those. But first, I figured we'd start with some new shit. And Brad, that means I'm putting the ball in your
Whoa,
court.
my shit's so new. The game's not even out yet.
Whoa!
Like some kind of
Are you
demonstration
moving that?
copy?
The new Devolver digital joint. So here's the thing. There's a little bit of a setup here. We do have footage, right? There's a little bit of setup.
That's a you
here.
question.
So I was looking for. So there's tragedy happening over in my Fantasy Critic Discord league, and Karen got delayed, and then Mina the Hollower got delayed. So what became like an easy win for me this year became like a extreme nail biter, because that league only allows one single drop, and that drop is a will not release game that has to be drafted, not even a bidded on game. One drafted will not release can be dropped, which I did for Karen. Dropped Karen, and then a week later I found out Mina the Hollower got delayed, and I'm like, oh my god, things are going bad. Poorly,
That's what
right?
you get.
So not only did I lose Mina the Hollower, and I have to hold it. It's a 70, right? When we went from a 90 to a 70, we just lost 20 points. I have to replace Karen. Now let me be clear here. This division I'm in has 12 players with roster sizes of, I believe, 12. Like the roster size is 12. So, and it's almost November, and most people are full. So when I say that there's not a lot of games to pick up, like I really mean it. I mean it, because so many games have been drafted just because due to the fact that like there's so many players and our rosters are huge. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it's 12. The rosters are 12. So it's been slim pickings out there, but it got me doing some research. Luckily, there's the new Steam Next Fest that was going on. So I saw, and Forestrike just got a date, right? So they have a demo out. They got a date. It is Devolver published. And I was like, okay, I'm going to try this. But what originally started as research for Fantasy Critic, and I did end up picking up this game. Now, let me be clear
game in
here.
which you will announce the title of shortly.
He said,
I thought I already
said
said
Forestrike.
Are we showing
did?
footage?
Okay.
Yeah, Forestrike.
Yes,
Forestrike is the game. The new Devolver digital joint. It comes out in November. There is a demo. And so do you remember when I talked about the game Shogun Showdown last year?
I
Which
do.
was a turn-based like martial arts game where I mean this is like real-time Shogun Showdown essentially. If you don't know Shogun Showdown, it was like you're one character in the middle of and you're like fighting multiple dudes and it's a roguelike. But that game, it was turn-based, right? So you did a lot of like repositioning and like strikes to take down your enemy because you were always like surrounded, right? So you do a lot of like, I'm going to throw the enemy behind me and he's going to hit the guy behind me before that guy can attack me. And it was very deliberate. It was turn-based. It was very like much like Into the Breach, if you will. You always knew what was about to happen. So, and you had to use your skills to get out of the fight, hopefully without taking a hit, right? But it was turn-based, right? So this is a similar idea, but it's real time. But the reason it's not just like an action brawler is because everything is very slow and deliberate. So it could be a turn-based game, but it is that same philosophy. It is a roguelike. You literally have 3 health when you start this game, so you can't get hit much. But it's all about like doing these moves, like getting enemies to like hit each other. You're like catching weapons out of the air and like throwing them back. Kind of the same things you were doing in Shogun and Showdown, but it's in real time, which obviously makes it harder. Now, the thing to know is that combat is very slow and it's very deliberate, right? And importantly, it's very consistent. So like the enemy's always going to react the exact same way depending on like what you do. Like when you start a fight, the enemy's always going to like that enemy's always going to like move in on you first. And as soon as you like do any sort of like kick or punch, he's always going to react the same way. The reason this works is because you use your Forestrike ability, which is you have the ability to replay the fight as many times as you want until you perfect it. So I'm like, well, how do I take out these 4 dudes? I have
So
3 health.
it's a game of like you're memorizing their attack patterns.
Well, so it's not memorizing because they're not attack patterns. Every enemy is like consistently going to do the same thing, just like an Into the Breach. Like this enemy always does this attack. When I hit this enemy, he's always going to react this way. This enemy has a guard. This enemy can dodge. Like it's consistent. Like you know the enemy types. You know exactly how they react to what you're doing. They're consistent, right?
So patterns is not what the right word. Basically, what I'm saying is you play it multiple times. You learn how each one reacts and behaves.
Yes.
So that when you perfect it, it becomes like it looks like it's choreographed. Like you're just
choreographed essentially. But here's the thing: you can practice the fight as many times as you want. But when you decide you want to start the fight, you have one fucking chance. So you might have the like, I'm going to do this, this, and this in your head, like fucking Sherlock or whatever. But when you hit the button to commit to actually start the fight, that's it. So and you have 3 health and that's your entire run. This is a roguelike multi-act game like fucking Slay the Spire. So if you fuck up your fight, that's it. But again, you could practice as much as you want, but it becomes like, I really got to get this down. Fuck it. I think I got it. I'm ready. And what this leads to is like, oh shit, I threw my punch too soon. I need to improvise. So like improvising when the stakes are like through the roof after you've planned the fight out like 10 times prior is a crazy feeling. And sometimes it leads to like me losing runs because I choked, because I got nervous and choked and fucked up my plan. And sometimes it leads to like, oh shit, I'm just going to like pick this up and throw it at this guy and hope this works. And yeah, and you know, you'll still come out on top. Maybe you'll take 2 damage of health, but now that might mean next time you're in a store, you're buying health instead of like an upgrade of like a new skill. And that's a cool tension. Like it's a neat idea to like take a real-time game and like approach it this way because it's slow, because it's deliberate, because it's consistent. Like it becomes puzzle like. It's like even when you're practicing the fight over and over again, it's not just like you're practicing to get good at it. You're practicing it, you're just trying to figure it out. Like how the hell do me with 2 health and like 1 dodge handle all the shit that's being thrown at me right now? And it's a lot of shit. As you get further in the run, there's like dudes just throwing fucking spears at you and shit, and like shielded guys, and like it seems like a lot, but that's what it is. You replay the fight till you figure it out, then you got to execute. It's a cool idea. And there's roguelike elements, right? And there's also like different martial arts school. It's crazy that this demo has like you can play 2 full acts of this roguelike, which I think is a 4-act roguelike, as many times as you want. I think in the final version there's 5 unlockable like martial arts styles. You're playing the same character, but there's different martial arts masters that you unlock as you play the roguelike. You can unlock 2 more martial arts styles in the demo. So like there's
Jesus.
so much content in this demo. I have like 7 hours played on this demo. I played like 90 minutes before I picked it up in Fantasy Critic, and I just kept going because it was really fun and I really wanted to like be successful. And like the schools are like pretty distinct. Like so like the Leaf, I believe right now I'm kind of like my martial arts master is like of the Leaf school, and it's all about like misdirection, like like turning the enemies around and getting them to like hit themselves and stuff. And you get
Pretty
like
cool.
a like the Naruto like replacement jutsu, right? Like you have y'all know what that is. Crispy knows what that is at least.
Don't look at me. I'm not the Naruto guy.
Where you get attacked and you're actually, it's a log and Naruto's behind you. You're muted, Crispy. But yeah, the replacement
Substitution jutsu.
yeah.
Yeah.
And you have that in this game, except you can like you get like a substitution stick, and you can like throw it at an enemy, and like there's like a leaf connection to him, and now next time you get hit, you replace positions with him, and that other guy gets hit. So like you're puzzling out these fights, perfecting them, and then trying to execute on them. Like there's a lot of neat ideas. There's a lot of cool martial arts like maneuvers, like a lot of like cool, like they're all like kind of Naruto, like over the top stuff that you're getting, but like it's fun things to unlock in a roguelike. I will say, um after playing as much as I have, I'm a little more nervous because I don't think like this game's gonna like score off the charts, even though I've been having a lot of fun and I got a little addicted to it. Like there are definitely some balance issues. Like and it's a little bit messy. Like the upgrades kind of don't make sense sometimes. Like they don't seem like, there are some skills where like, so if you play Slay the Spire and you upgrade something, it becomes strictly better in 99.999% of the cases, right? There's some times where maybe you don't want to upgrade a card, but always it's because that card is getting better and more powerful. In this game, sometimes they do that, and sometimes it just kind of completely changes the effect, which is a weird choice for a roguelike because it just seems messy. It doesn't make sense, especially when there's some skills and the things you can pick up in the shop that would like give you like a random ability and like, or like a random upgrade. And like, dude, I don't want a random upgrade because I might upgrade that skill that completely changes it into something else, which doesn't gel well with my current fighting style. It is really cool. There's a lot of there's some sauce here for sure. And they do like, they make it really easy to like share fights and stuff, and like upload them to like Discord and all that stuff. And it's cool going into their Discord and just like watching people's like cool fights, because it's very, you can have very like spelunky style results where like one good or like where one can go like really poorly, or like all the enemy like falls into a hole at the same time because shit just happens. And like like this is the kind of martial arts game where like I have a weapon, but I need it to kill the guy behind the dude that is in front of me right now because I'm scared of that guy. So I'm going to throw my weapon up into the air because it has like a 2-hit durability. So I can like dispatch the dude in front of me and then catch it before I like, throw it at the guy I'm trying to use the weapon for.
Actually.
It's cool, but if you mistime it because I don't know, you've committed to the fight and you're nervous, now it hits you in the head, you take a point of damage, and the dude in front of you just knocks you out. And it's like, oh shit, I fucked this up. And now you're scrambling.
So it's comedy too.
Yeah, no, absolutely. There's like a Jackie Chan style like martial arts comedy to this game, absolutely.
It's Fantasy Critic pickup.
So that's what I'm saying. After 90 minutes, it seemed like a strong pickup. after 7 hours, I would probably steer clear for Fantasy Critic if you're looking for something over an 80. I think this is probably going to end up in like the high 70s, which has me worried for Super League, which has come down to the wire. Like basically everyone's decided that Brad, you need to pick up like probably like a 78 to win this. And I think I have maybe like a 76 to a 78 now, and I'm terrified. Assuming this even gets enough reviews, which I assume it will because it's Devolver
That's a big
published.
if.
It's Devolver published, right? So
Yeah, probably
they're
fine.
going to send out codes.
Yeah, they'll
It
send
might
out.
take a
But-
couple days.
We'll see. I mean, it is crazy because this season for games has been so insane.
Fucking
with, like-
bananas, I think is the
It's
word you're
been
looking
bananas. Absolutely bananas is the word that
When
I
does
was
this
not
come
looking
out?
for, but you're 7. This comes out in November, sometime in November.
for. How dare you?
Sorry.
It's
It's cool. It's cool. It definitely like there's a demo. Try the demo. It definitely has some, aura, as the kids say. It's neat.
Yeah.
It's neat. But it's a little like it's definitely like their first roguelike. You could tell like they really wanted to like they've made a game before. I don't know if any of y'all played it. Like Olija, which was like a cool action game where you're like throwing a teleporting spear. Olija, it's that developer, and that game was pretty cool.
I have never heard of that, but it sounds cool.
You may have heard of it. It was probably like half a decade ago at this point, so it's been a while. But yeah, Forestrike. Forestrike is nice. Not a great title though.
No, it keeps. Yeah, never mind. It. I hope it doesn't slip. That'd be tragic.
No,
For
they announced the
you're
release
not
date
worried?
they announced the release date a week ago.
Hmm,
So
okay,
Well, as long
But
as
you
Hollow
understand
Knight
what I'm
Silksong
saying, right?
2 doesn't come out, we're good.
something tragic would have to happen.
but like the more recent the release date was announced. Oh, this is just general advice for FC, by the way. Football is the more recent that date was announced, the less likely it is to get delayed. Like what you have to worry about is like another game. Did it get picked up? That game Constance in our league? I don't know. There's
I
this
don't
game
think so.
Constance that looks
Yeah,
really
it did.
cool. It's like
Oh, it
Silk
did?
Song with a paintbrush.
Carlos
it looks
has it.
really. Oh yeah, that's right. He did pick it up. It's like a Hollow Knight like, but she has a paintbrush in it. There's also a demo for that, and it's pretty fun, right? But it has a November date, but it got that date in June. And that to me is like this has
That's a
a real
gamble.
risk of delay.
It's a
So,
gamble.
Yeah, you got to do your research.
All right. I wish I had a better transition for this, but I don't.
I don't know, whatever. Not a single person in chat spoke a word when I was talking about Forestrike. So
This is the nature of
I think this is
streaming
gonna
and
be a
podcasting.
it's going to be a keeper.
Oh man. So I want to revisit Silent Hill for a second because I played a bunch of Silent Hill F since we last spoke about it. I finished my first playthrough of it, and last time we spoke about it, Brad, you had started it. I had kind of barely scratched the surface of it, and we had kind of alluded to the kind of like the secret weapon that this game has that we weren't equipped to talk about at the time, which was that it kind of takes a play out of Nier's handbook in terms of how it handles New Game Plus and like the story and stuff.
I don't actually know what that means. So are you going to like briefly talk about that? Like,
Yeah,
I'm sure it's
I won't.
spoilery, but
I'm not going to
like,
spoil anything.
it's not just multiple endings, right? Like other
No,
Silent Hill
not-
games. Like
right.
they're okay.
Right. And so what I will just kind of on a general level, what I will say now that I have finished my first run of this game, and I think it's worth noting because you know me, I'm a big Silent Hill person. I'm one of the long time. I have love for the series, even the ones that lots of people hate. But it's also been one of those series that's been like tragically like dead for years, right? And everybody hates Konami, and last year everybody was like super skeptical about the big revival of Silent Hill that Konami was planning, probably because that Silent Hill Ascension thing was really fucking weird, and then the short message, that short like free game they released for it was not very good.
That everyone hated.
Yeah, so like it was weird. And then Silent Hill 2 remake came out and it blew everybody away. It blew me away. I now consider that my favorite entry in the entire series. of course, that is of course saying that because it's building on the foundation, the skeleton of the greatest entry in the series, the original Silent Hill 2, obviously, but that's a different story. So like
No,
when
it's
this game
the same
came out,
story.
you're right. Well, you're right. Yes, quite literally, it's the same story. But this was kind of this was like maybe the first real litmus test because it's the first like kind of normal single player mainline entry in the franchise, original entry in the franchise by a new developer. And we've talked about this many times. Neobars Entertainment,
I mean, they're
not a lot
new.
of not new, but like they don't have a lot of. They don't have a. I don't want to
They
say
do
they
a
have
lot
a
of
good
multiplayer
reputation.
contract work.
They don't have a lot
their
of
track
there's not a-
record was bad.
Their pedigree.
Their
fact,
track record, their pedigree. Thank you. Their pedigree is not exactly something that inspires faith.
Yeah, they did bad multiplayer Resident Evil games.
Correct. And now they have
Modes.
done a mainline entry in Silent Hill.
Yeah,
and
but like I don't mean to interrupt you, but we've done the setup for this before because we've
Yes.
talked about it before. I kind of want
I
to
know,
know
but
what your like
I'm
late
going
game
to-
thoughts.
fuck, I'm getting there. Just give me.
Okay.
I just wanted to get this out because for me it's a big deal because this game, even after finishing the first playthrough, which admittedly is not the entire picture, which is what I'm going to talk about in a second.
Can I say the last time we talked about this is when I mentioned all this near stuff and multiple playthroughs, you almost seemed a little like, I don't know if I'm going to do all that. So
I wasn't sure.
things
I
are
wasn't
different
sure.
now. Things are different
Yes.
now.
100%.
Is it really like Nier though? I thought
Okay,
it just had
so-
different endings.
No,
Okay,
it's
look,
not.
okay, so-
just that, Crispy.
All right. Since clearly y'all want to talk about that aspect, I'll jump there. I'll jump ahead.
Yeah.
The way this game handles the near stuff, quote unquote, the way the story unfolds, which by the way, we've mentioned it before, but they one of the main things that kind of like really elevated this game is they hired this like famed Japanese writer. I can't remember his name. I can't remember how to say it. I think Chris
Ryukishi
Davis-
7.
Ryukishi 7. Thank you.
You went to Chris Davis. Come on.
I knew one of y'all would know it.
Oh.
Famed
Yeah.
Japanese writer, horror
Made
writer
Higurashi.
to do the story. Yeah, to do the story, and
Ramen?
that stuff works really well. When you play through this game, by the time it ends, it is perplexing. Like the themes that are at play are pretty obvious in terms of like misogyny, cultural expectations, just all kinds of sexism, all kinds of things, gender norms, like things like that. The themes are fairly heavy-handed, but like the way the story unfolds, the events that happen, and like the things they're kind of hinting at, because Silent Hill's always been kind of like alluding to like, did she or didn't she? Like, what exactly happened? They're hinting at something bad happened, but you don't really know what that thing is. By the time the game ends, you have this idea that like something horrible happened, and this is her like in manifestation, like this haunting or whatever that is that she's experiencing.
Yeah.
It's like it's very it's not obvious what it's talking about.
Mm-hmm.
When you boot up the game for New Game Plus, like a lot of the cutscenes play out slightly differently.
Okay.
Dialogue changes.
Okay.
New notes are added. New side quests are added. New areas of the map you couldn't access before become accessible. And
it's revealing
as you
things
play,
about.
and it's revealing more about what exactly happened. It's by the time, as I understand it, because I haven't finished the second playthrough, and as I understand it, you might even need to do a third one to get like the full clear picture of what the fuck happened. But
that's crazy. But
I read all the endings, and I think it is 3, and then
yeah. It's 3 and then a UFO ending. But here's one thing I really appreciate about this, because Silent Hill has always done this like really kind of obtuse thing with endings where it's like you have to like look it up online or wait for somebody else to figure it out, and then Google it to kind of figure out like, okay, how do you unlock this ending? You have to wait for people to figure it out. They come right out and say, when you beat the game, there's a menu at the beginning that says you've unlocked 1 out of 4 endings. And then the other endings, you have to satisfy these requirements to get them. So like when you go into it, you're like thinking, okay, I got to do this. and I don't want to spoil what those things are, but there's a couple things that you're like, oh shit, that has an effect on the ending. Like,
But that's very Silent Hill, right?
Yeah, it is, but it is like it's down to like I don't want to spoil
Silent
it,
Hill
like,
got me thinking though, right? Like I have been cautious about certain things I do. I don't actually know too much about this game or the endings or New Game Plus or what it goes. I've just heard people talking around it, even more vague than what you are doing right now. But like I was fighting a boss fight with like 2 entities, and I was like, wait a minute. I'm going to stop hitting this one and start hitting this one instead, because I've played enough Silent Hill games to know that I should probably not be doing this in this order or something, you know? And that's just this series. So to hear that means it's
but there's
very
also like
Silent Hill.
But like I almost feel like, and albeit I'm not like the Silent Hill ending expert, like even though I love this series, I haven't felt compelled to spend a lot of time unlocking those secret endings in the past. I've usually just like YouTubed them because they're pretty obtuse, and it's not something that usually it's not like something you notice as you're playing through the game again second time. It's just like it's kind of like an internal checklist. You do things, and then the ending that plays out at the end very end is different. This is like, in the first 5 minutes, I found a note that didn't exist in the first game that starts talking about something that I was like, oh shit, that kind of makes more sense. Like this is already starting to shine a light on something. And then like a cutscene plays out, and there's 2 characters are having a dialogue, and then one of them hears something that like that didn't happen the first time around. Like it's like she's hearing a voice, and you're like, what the fuck? And it's just like I read it something like 30 to 40% of the cutscene and the dialogues have changed on the second playthrough.
Oh, so it's more like near one
like
than near
there's
2 in terms of
so like stuff actually
it's not like
starts
you're
to
playing
happen.
a different campaign as like a different character or anything,
right?
Like,
it's not like that. It is just it's just like history. It feels like history is repeating itself, but you are actually aware enough to notice what's different about it.
I like a good loop game, New Game Plus.
It's cool, but like just to kind of like without saying specifically what it is, like, and I don't feel like this was an aspect of the originals. Maybe there's an exception to this rule or whatever, but like this game is really interesting because like you play it the second time around, and there's like a thing that I relied on very heavily throughout this game. I'm trying to be very vague.
I know what you're talking about, Nick.
And it's like it's like don't use that, and I'm like, don't use that.
Wait a minute. See, I think I'm figuring this out, like by even hearing you say that.
But look, it does. I don't know where any of this is going or why. I'm just saying, like, it's doing enough like really cool shit in this playthrough. I'm about like 2 hours into New Game Plus, and I'm already like feeling like I'm on the hook again, and it's pulling me through, and I'm excited to be playing this again. I'm the kind of person I almost never do New Game Plus on almost anything, even games that I fucking love.
But I mean, you were also told that that's kind of the full experience of this game is to play it multiple times, just like Nier, right?
Yeah.
So Crispy, you read
but the part of me that was,
because it's so funny to me that with the footage he's showing is kind of the footage they keep showing anytime they show this game. But like you can watch like a different point in this game and you'd be like, what is happening? This is the same video game. And I've definitely done some of that stuff in my game, and I'm like, holy, what is going on here?
Yeah.
They took some super creative swings with this, and like when it's all said and done, like I and what I was trying to kind of get to earlier is that as a big Silent Hill fan, I think I can comfortably say this is like in my top 3 entries in the mainline franchise, period. And I say that because this, not only is this game successful in like what it tries to tell from like a storytelling perspective, but like everything else is kind of on point too. Like the atmosphere, the sound design, all the stuff that's really important in Silent Hill is really well executed here. But at the same time, like they're doing all these things that make it feel very distinctly Silent Hill, but like they've kind of like opened the floodgates as to like what a Silent Hill game can be now. Like this is the first Silent Hill game kind of that like takes place completely in a completely different place, has totally disconnected from the actual physical location of Silent Hill. And the closest I think we've come to that, maybe I'm wrong, is in the past, like in Silent Hill 4, it took place in like a city that was kind of like adjacent to Silent Hill. and when you went through the hole in the bathroom, you ended up in Silent Hill. Like, this is just like, oh, we're on the other side of the fucking world now. Like but like there are
Did
very,
Silent Hill have a
very
subway?
yes.
Oh,
Oh wait,
remember.
does Silent Hill itself have a subway? No, I think whatever.
Yeah.
Distraction. But like there are and this is what I was talking about before. I was talking about in Discord earlier this week. Like, I was looking for just like the smallest, like minuscule, like connective tissue between this and it's there, but it's very, very faint, and it's like almost inconsequential, and that's really all I needed. And like,
So you're happy with the idea of it being like an anthology series, not necessarily fully connected?
yeah, because like everything else, like even though like it's taking some huge risks as far as like moving away from Silent Hill itself.
Mhm.
Like every second I'm playing this, I'm like, this feels like Silent Hill. This game is undeniably a Silent Hill game. But like everything is a little bit. It's like it's like a new twist on things. Like, like in the original Silent Hill, you have like the sirens would play and the fucking world would like melt around you and you would be in like this weird rusted prison thing. There's like an equivalent of that in this game, but it's totally fucking different. Totally
Not
fucking
as cool.
different.
Not as cool.
I mean, I think it's pretty cool. It's just it's just different. I mean, I guess you could have it's probably a preference thing, but it's really creative and it's neat. But like, you can see the parallels. It's just like all of like the ingredients of what make a Silent Hill game Silent Hill are there. Some of them just look and feel a little different.
Can I say though, more than any other Silent Hill game, and I don't even know, do other Silent Hill games have inventory limits? Every time I try to pick something up, my inventory is full, and
Yeah,
you
raise that.
Can't deal with it.
You
No,
raised-
I know. I've been raising it, but it's so little. It should go up by 2, not 1. It's you. I mean,
yeah. I mean, like the
so
kind of like
frustrating.
the systems, like of the gameplay systems, like the combat, the inventory stuff, are pretty like shallow, I guess.
Yeah, it's
but
not what
I
I
would
play
still
this game.
describe like the combat and the like the gameplay of this game to be fun. I know you're making that face, Brad, but like the combat and like the actual like moment to moment gameplay of almost every Silent Hill game prior to the Silent Hill 2 remake, to me, was just like not. I mean, it wasn't.
I guess, but like, I mean, I like much prefer the combat in like the Silent Hill 2 remake to this.
Oh yeah,
because,
of course.
You
yeah,
have a
I
gun.
mean,
There's more like, I don't know if there's that much more enemy variety, but at least the enemies are doing more interesting things like running and hiding and stuff and climbing on walls. Here, the enemy designs are kind of trash, and I don't have that much.
Dude,
I'm just talking about like the things they're doing in the world in combat is not fun or engaging, and there's not enough enemy types.
I will agree with you on that. I think enemy variety there could have been more enemy variety throughout the game.
It's just not the thing. It's not.
I will say this: there is a pretty long sequence at the end of the game where there is a lot of combat. But
I mean,
I
a lot of combat.
I will say Silent Hill 2 remake is kind of like the bar as far as like Silent Hill combat. Obviously, this doesn't.
And that bar wasn't that high, but I certainly found that more fun than this, because like even the tension of like, well, I have a few bullets and shotgun shells and then my melee, and then yeah. I mean, there's
for me, I enjoy the like trying to like constantly keep an eye on like the status of the durability of my weapons. And I got really good at it over. Like, in fact, I'm probably OP now because I'm pretty good at timing the perfect attack, like dodge or parry.
Wait, but like it doesn't matter how good you get at it. You're still, the durability of your weapon is still gonna die.
Yeah, no, right? Of course. But they give you enough.
Can I do something in combat that like helps me maintain durability? Because I was like really stoked about using like no, I know there's toolkits, but I'm saying like, can I do combat better? Can I kill something better to where I'm not wasting as much?
If you time if you do the perfect parries or whatever, which are very, very small windows. If you do the perfect parries, it either doesn't damage the durability of the weapon at all, or it does a very, very small amount.
I don't entirely think that's true.
You
Because I did it with like
circumvent-
a heavy weapon, and like I did the perfect timing, and it would like knock, or maybe I'm thinking of like the Spirit Strike or whatever the fuck.
Oh no,
But like,
yeah. I'm talking about when the enemy like glitches, like flashes red for like a half
Yeah,
a
yeah.
second,
Yeah.
and you have to like tap the heavy attack button during that window. If you time that right, it circumvents a lot of the
but a lot of those
damage to your
it like
durability.
triggers a follow up, and the follow up does drain your durability. I think
It doesn't trigger a follow up. I mean, like it does. Like no, that's
with the heavy weapons.
that's
I think
that's what I'm saying. When you nail that, you do an attack, but it doesn't take as much damage. The weapon will not take as much damage. It's probably takes some, but not the same amount it would do if you did like a regular heavy attack. But look, this is like talking this much about combat in any Silent Hill game is probably
well, there is a lot, but
there is a lot. I mean, but like the pacing of this game is still like pretty good Silent Hill pacing in terms of like there are not so many enemies that you're constantly engaging in combat. In fact, there's just enough enemies, and that's another thing that changes through the New Game Plus is enemy placement completely shifts. So like it is uncommon enough that there's just enough tension like when like going down hallways or entering buildings or going around corners, whatever it may be, like because you never quite know what's going to be there.
my favorite part so far was in the school. I think
The
when it
school's
was,
pretty cool.
especially when like later on in the school things started showing up in the hallways that weren't there
Yeah.
before. That was cool.
I like.
don't know.
Have you done the house, her home?
Yeah,
yet?
yeah.
I
Yeah,
like
the
the home.
combat in like the spirit world is never as fun for me because, well, I don't know. I thought it'd be like, oh, I have unlimited durability, so like I can have more fun with the combat. But no, it's just they just throw more annoying things at you. I don't know. It's fine, but
Like, again, I'm not here to talk much about combat because
I'm
to me
yeah.
that's never what's super important to me. The things that are important to a Silent Hill game, I think, are really good here,
Yeah.
and I'm
But I
super
mean,
blown away by it. I'm going to be playing at least the New Game Plus I'm in now, and then maybe the third one, depending on where I stand with the story at the end of that.
and I'm here for the story, but that's the thing. Like, I don't know if I want to play the game again. Like, I wish I could just
I'm
like
already
watch
moving a
someone
lot
play a
faster.
second playthrough.
I mean,
Or
that's what
like,
YouTube's for. If that's the way you feel, then yeah, just YouTube.
and
it or
I'm not
watch a
talking about I
streamer
want to
do it.
watch the ending. I want to experience like the full game, but I just don't want to like. I don't think I want to like play it more.
I mean, that's
I don't know.
to
But
each
like,
their own.
is there anything gameplay wise that's changing on a second playthrough?
I mean, gameplay wise, not that I've seen so far, but like the exploration is different because you're finding new things and like,
I mean, yeah, that's certainly gameplay, but
like no,
I meant like, is there
mechanically no.
is like, are you like, is like durability less of an issue in New Game Plus? Or
I mean, you're asking me, and I didn't find durability to be much of an issue in the first go round.
well, yeah,
so
because I mean, I guess you play on story difficulty like me. And
did you not
I
play
guess
it on
you
story
always,
difficulty?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want this combat to be hard. Like, if it's good, I'd want it to be hard, but it's not good.
I mean,
like-
it's Silent Hill ain't Resident Evil, man. It's not trying to be Resident Evil. Combat has never been like the point of Silent Hill.
Wasn't expecting
what's
that.
here
I
is-
wasn't wanting that. A gun would
Okay.
be nice, though.
Nah, I mean that wouldn't even make sense.
I mean, like, let's be real here. This combat is nowhere near as good as Alone in the Dark 2020
All right.
combat, right?
This fucking guy,
Was that
guys.
this year? No.
No.
Nick,
All right.
you were kind of crashing out in Discord about the bona fides for this game as a Silent Hill as far as the lore is concerned.
Oh, that's what I was talking about, like the connective tissue. I wanted some connective tissue. I wanted there to be something that
Are you
that
happy with
creates-
what you found?
Yes, and it's so small. It's so
It's-
small.
It's so small that it feels like it's tacked on.
I mean,
Right? I don't know, maybe.
There is
guess.
fog. There is fog.
No. I mean, there is a specific piece of lore that was introduced early in the franchise that is like where they basically said one of the things, the common things you're seeing and hearing about in this game is kind of explaining the origin of that element that eventually made its way to Silent Hill. Like, to me, that's really all that I need. I wanted there to be some
What you're saying is at the
acknowledgement.
end of the game, She puts on the pyramid head, picks up the big
Yeah.
cleaver, and says, "Hell, it's about time." Like,
Exactly.
Sounds right.
Exactly. That's
Yeah.
what I wanted.
Hmm.
Um,
Spoilers.
Silent Hill Homecoming.
or she
Yeah,
she
no,
wraps
dude,
up
that
her
is,
head in bandages and puts on a nurse's hat. And,
dude.
S-
I don't
Shit.
know how familiar you are with this, Crispy, but like that is literally what happened. Not literally what happened in Silent Hill Homecoming, but like
Is it?
they paraded out Pyramid Head in Silent Hill Homecoming, and as
Yeah.
soon as that happened, it lost all credibility. I was like,
Was it
what the
like
fuck?
Luke Skywalker in The Mandalorian where you're just like, man, kill me?
I mean,
Like-
yeah, kind of. I guess kind of, yeah.
No,
For
it's like
sure, it
having
was-
it's like having Darth Vader show up in your Batman story.
Yeah.
It didn't even make sense. It was stupid.
Yeah,
It was like,
it
well,
was
people
fucking
really
stupid.
like Darth Vader, so I guess we'll put him in this story.
Darth
Yeah.
Vader in your Batman.
But anyways,
Are you
What's that?
going to go for the UFO ending?
I never have gone for the UFO ending. I will YouTube the UFO ending.
Yeah, that's a
Um,
YouTube.
You call
bro.
yourself
I mean,
a
it's
Silent
just-
Hill
it's-
fan.
Dude, I have never unlocked a UFO ending in a Silent Hill game myself, because that is, especially in like a one where the only thing that's different is the fuck it. Like you have to do a few things and then you unlock a short, funny, comedic ending at the end. Whatever, like that's totally different. Like the reason New Game Plus works here is because it's pulling you through, because you're starting to notice. It's like when we played Observation Duty last week. It's like you're hooked on like waiting to see what changes from like scene to scene to scene. Like that's what this game kind of does with this New Game Plus. It pulls you through. The UFO ending's not going to do that, but there is a UFO ending,
Yeah.
so that's nice.
I mean, that's tradition.
Um,
at this
Easter
point.
eggs. It's Easter eggs for sickos who like to play the games over and over and over again because they don't play anything else.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah. That's
Well,
not my specific brand of sicko. Guys, let's take a quick break. When we come back,
Whoa,
talk a little-
2-segment show?
2-segment show.
That's
What do you
fucking
know?
crazy, dude. How long has it been?
A
I
month.
don't know. More than a month. When we come back, we'll talk a little Hades 2. I'm not sure if there's much else, but we'll do our 4-player minute wrap up there. So don't go anywhere. We'll be back in just a minute. Wonderful. Welcome back, everybody. Only other game we really have to talk about tonight, and we've talked about this game before, but more of us have played it, and Crispy's been playing the first one for a while. So Hades 2, I want to revisit Hades 2 now that I've had a chance to play a little bit of it, and by a little bit I mean about
what do you mean a
12
little bit? Because
about 12 hours, which is still like,
okay, what have you
not far.
accomplished? I guess.
I have made it to the fields, and I've made it to the boss of the fields once.
Oh,
And
so
then
you
got
haven't gone
destroyed.
you haven't done the other
No.
run yet either. Oh, so you
No,
really
no.
are.
I
12
am.
hours?
I'm. Yeah. I'm.
Idiots.
So I also like. I just want to say, and I think I'm more comfortable with Hades 2 having played Hades 1, because when I played Hades 1, I didn't really know kind of like that was like maybe my first like roguelite that I was like really serious about, and I didn't really know what I was doing and kind of figuring out the ins and outs of the genre when I was playing that. Now I feel more comfortable with it. So like a lot of times I sort of run, I'm like, I'm not even doing that run to necessarily make progress and like see how far I can make it. Sometimes I'm just like trying to like collect things for prophecies. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
Absolutely.
Like I'm not even where I'm not even
Yeah.
paying attention to like what
Yeah.
something
Yeah.
actually does. If I see the icon, it's like this is part of this. You need this to like fulfill a prophecy. I'm like, fuck it.
Dude,
Let's do
I will
it.
say
And my
though,
build
like
is
where
terrible.
you are
Yeah,
at
yeah,
in the
yeah,
game,
Nick.
you're just playing Hades 1 still. Like you've not
Yes.
seen like
Yes.
a lot of what is the new shit that's going on in this game.
Oh, I
It-
absolutely. I can tell
have you?
because I do feel like it's pretty samey where I'm at right now. What's up?
Brad, have you beaten the? I don't. Are we not talking about who the big boss is?
Kronos?
So well, I mean, we could talk about it. It's not that crazy. I think most people who've been playing Hades, who are interested in Hades, has definitely probably even play more than
knows.
me. I've been playing a lot of like FFT and stuff, so it's still kind of like slow going for me. I have beaten Chronos a bunch, and I've beaten the boss of the other direction
The
as
other,
well. So I am I'm approaching, or I
You've
think
got
I'm approaching.
systems and stuff going. Like
Yeah, I got
you've got
systems and
stuff
stuff
on there.
going. I'm trying to get to credits, I guess, but I also have not like unlocked like the final aspects of each of the weapons, which I'm very curious about.
Mm,
I,
right, because
mostly
I'm
because I
starting to get
didn't know
there.
how that happened, but I've since learned that you have to at least unlock each of the aspects. There
Oh,
were some aspects of the weapons that I was kind of ignoring, like for resource reasons, or like. But now I learned to get those final aspects, you have to at least have all the other weapons, and I don't have all those. So
dude,
yeah,
that stuff is so cool. And when I finally just started getting like some of those legendary aspects from like
yeah,
other cultures and
yeah,
stuff, like
yeah.
that
It's
shit
that
is
Hades 2 has the
sick.
same thing, dude.
That
Hades
is
2 has
so
the same
sick.
thing.
I
Oh god.
it's so like coming off of something like Silk Song, which fucking loved, amazing game, into a game like this where it's like failure does not mean the same thing to me in this game as it did in
No.
Silk Song, because every like when I die, I'm just like, all right, cool. I'm excited to go back to the hub and see what's up. And I love that loop, um, and it's great. Like one thing I keep trying not to think too much about because I feel like it'll break my brain if I think about it too much is like how much dialogue do they have to write for every character in this game to
It's
make it feel like
Dude, it's
like
so
you could
much.
do 100-hour run and they're still saying new shit to you.
honestly, it's too much. I mean,
It's
like they
insane.
didn't need that much, but
It's
I
so
mean,
whatever.
they
good
kind of did.
though.
They kind of did because
You don't need it
like
because of the game. Like the gameplay is so good, you could have half the dialogue and it's still incredible.
Yeah, but
It,
oh, let me
there's,
have fewer sprinkles with my ice cream, please. Shut up.
I mean,
Like
yeah,
kind
yeah,
of.
shut the fuck.
Well,
shut the fuck
so
up,
like
Brad.
the problem is it's not like I don't want to hear this dialogue. The problem is I am like I can't just walk by it, and sometimes I want to walk by it. Sometimes I want to hear what you have to say, but can we wait like a run before I hear it? And I don't know if I can actually do that in Hades. Like I feel like am I gonna miss some conversations because I'm gonna go do a run
Yeah.
where some significant shit's gonna happen, and they're kind of never gonna I'm never going to hear this dialogue if I run past it now. Because
Mm,
sometimes
I
I just want to get back out there and I don't want to talk to fucking
I think
Odysseus, man.
I think the bulk of like what the gods will tell you, like when you make it, like when you pick up boons and stuff on runs, most of that stuff is pretty inconsequential in terms of like what it means in the grand scheme of things. If you don't hear it in one run, it's probably going to just circle
No,
back
no, I'm
around and
talking
come
about the
back up
people
later.
back at my
Oh,
home.
yeah, that's different.
oh,
Yeah, you
that?
definitely should probably talk to those people
No,
in
I
between the
know, but I'm
runs.
like saying like, can I catch you next time? I'm gonna be back here. Hold that thought, or am I gonna lose out on some dialogue?
I don't
Because
know,
I
but it
don't want to
feels
talk.
like a
I
lot
hate
of the
the
game does work in such a way where, yeah, that is how it works.
like
Where
that.
like you might not get that dialogue prompt the next time you come back, but it'll still be in the pool of possible prompts that can come
But
up.
they're always speaking about like current events, kind of.
Yeah,
Well,
but
I
like
don't know.
sometimes I don't know, like sometimes you get delayed on one character and they're talking about something that happened 2 or 3 runs ago, I
Maybe
think.
that's
And,
true. Maybe that's true.
yeah.
I don't know. I just kind of want like
I don't
can
think you're in
like
danger of missing anything like that you might deem important. You
I
know what I
think
mean?
Yeah.
I think they know that it like I think Supergiant knows that it doesn't feel good to have to finish a run and then talk to 12 people, which every time, which is why I think like
That's like my favorite
uh,
part.
no, but listen. The reason I think they know that is because sometimes when you go back, like two of the NPCs are just gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not that they don't
But
have
that's
something to say, that they're just gone.
Right.
Because like
but
doing the
usually
rounds feels
them
like
being
repetitive.
gone
I'm gonna
but
talk to
usually
you, and
them
then I'm gonna
being
talk to
gone
you,
is
and then I'm
like
gonna talk to you.
but usually like them being gone is like a point of is like a point of
Well, they
like
tie it into the story, or
yeah,
like
but
there's a
then
reason they're gone.
The
But I'm
world.
saying I think like the true like goal of that was to make it to where it didn't like you didn't get that repetitive feeling of having to talk to all fucking dozen people every time. And
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
And they
But
probably
sometimes I just want to talk
maintain-
to maybe not this character this time.
On the flip side of that, though, sometimes the character's missing, and I'm like, "Fuck! I was looking forward to talking to him. I guess I got to do another run before I can talk to him again."
I think it's because I'm so addicted to just playing the game. Like sometimes you just really want to get back out there.
I think I just like the game too much.
No, I mean,
I know,
yeah,
I know,
yeah.
I know.
Like Hades is a game that I think is like, I don't know. I mean, honestly, like all aspects
The
of
loop
game
is incredible.
are excellent.
Yeah.
But like what makes the loop like addictive is like pure gameplay, not like I'm addicted to talking to Odysseus. You know, like that stuff is good. It's well written and well
Well,
performed.
yeah, nobody's addicted to talking to Odysseus. It's
I'm addicted to talking to Odysseus.
But that's
I
what I'm
mean, if you
saying.
were-
Sometimes I want to skip Odysseus because
But,
he's
like-
just
I skip
gonna talk about his
Odysseus
fucking
sometimes.
Also,
spirits
I
that
don't.
he's-
Does the relationship system in this game work like it does in the first
It's the
game?
same. It's the same.
it's the same.
Because
I mean,
have
like,
not-
I'm always like, fuck, I wish I could give you another. Like, I've got too many, nectar or whatever it is that
Yeah.
you give them to like up their relationship, and you can only give them one per run. So you have to like give them one, go do your run, come back, and then like maybe they won't be there that time. You're like, ah, fuck. I feel like there's. I don't know, like
I feel
I'm
like there's a
always
lot
trying
more-
to talk to people and like keep all the threads up, and then I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, I don't want to go back out there. I'm gonna die again, and then but then I go back out there and it's great. But
yeah.
I don't know, man.
yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe I
I don't
just
know
like
if
the
I-
video game part of the video game.
Yeah, see,
Excuse
yeah, I
me.
think that's it. I think maybe you're just more of a like awesome gamer than we are.
I think
like,
so.
Maybe you're
I
just
think
more
so.
elite.
I
Like,
think
you're just,
professional.
like, yeah.
I think he's really more of like his.
We're
like
just
his
a bunch of lollygaggers and a bunch of slackjaws. Like
Casuals, if you
his
will.
like the introvert nature of Brad's real life personality has bled into his Hades personality, and he doesn't want to talk to anybody. He just wants to get the fuck out there, and that's cool. That's
I have
that's
too
totally
much
fine.
nectar to
I
give.
do want to talk to people,
Oh,
but
I
it's
wanna fill
it's
you up with my
they're a little
nectar.
one note sometimes. You know, I get
You
it.
know who I
Nemesis.
really like?
I get it. I get it, Nemesis. You know,
The equivalent the Dusa equivalent in this game, Dora. Great.
yeah. The fact that
man.
that you're
Fucking love
saying
her.
that like there's an equivalent to Dusa is
But like
kind
it's
of
'cause
lame.
What do you mean?
dude,
They had to
fuck
put
up.
in like no.
you
I'm
just
saying,
fucking
like,
hate sprinkles.
No, it's not. It's like you've done this sprinkle before, Supergiant. You're better than this. You got to put in the cute character that they can sell like
mean,
millions of plushes
I'm a little
for.
confused. Are you hating on Dusa right now?
Dusa's fine, but they made another Dusa for the same people who like Dusa.
And you know what? You know what? They
I'm-
also made
Two
I'm
delicious
making
hot
the
dogs now.
same I'm making the same exact romantic decisions in this game as I did in the last game
Because
there
there's
is
another fucking
Meg. There's
yeah,
another
there's
Meg.
another Meg.
Ah!
And, like, I'm
But
saying,
this
like,
time
where's
you're
the
a
variety?
girl! Oh my
Yes.
god!
Which makes it even better.
Oh my god! So you're just like finger blasting each other?
Well, I've only done like 2 to 3 of the regular nectars for everybody because there's so
Nectars.
many people you can give the nectars to that I
Nectar.
haven't advanced any of the relation. What are they called?
Nectar.
Nectar. They are nectar.
They're called
Why do you keep
nectar.
saying it though?
Nectar.
Because it reminds me of
Just
haze.
try it. Just say
Hey,
it.
okay. But what I'm saying is
Nectar.
there's so
Isn't that what
many,
it was called in haze?
Yeah, I know.
Nectar.
There's so many, but you
No,
weren't
it was called
committing
nectar.
to saying it that way enough to where I kind of didn't know if that's what you were doing. You got to commit to the bit.
Nectar.
Anyways,
You're right.
there's so many NPCs now at your base, out in the runs. There's so many various NPCs that I've been spreading my nectar out so much that I'm not fucking anyone.
Yeah, you
Gross.
are.
You know, like does anyone
Spread
go
it
like
thin.
I'm not gonna give any nectar to you. I'm saving it all for my Dusa 2.0.
No, but also like there's new characters that I would say like I love Arachne. she's amazing.
Yeah, but like I don't
there's
like.
lots of new
But see,
characters.
that's the thing. You like talking to Arachne. Me, I'm like, that's not gonna help my build right now. So fuck Arachne.
This dude hates sprinkles.
Those armor outfits were great, like when I first started playing, but now they feel useless to me.
If you give her nectar, she gives you more outfits.
What?
Is that true?
No, whoa, hang on,
Shh.
guys.
If you improve your relationship with Arachne,
Is that
it'll
true?
open up new outfits. I have a prophecy that says there are additional outfits that I have not unlocked yet, and I assume that she
For
gives you
for
more
the main
by giving her more
character,
nectar.
Just the
I
whole
mean, but
nature of these outfits. No, they're not.
outfits
They're like
for
they're not
temporary
permanent.
outfits.
Yeah, they're
That's why I
outfits that
don't
go
like
away after
them.
a certain number of rooms.
Yeah, essentially not rooms, but like
But
you have
they
armor,
just
and once
change
the armor goes away, you lose the outfit.
oh,
they just change your color and then they give you some perks for the next like 5 to 10 rooms or whatever.
Yeah,
But like still,
can I say this is very specific. The Hermes boons suck this time, man. Hermes boons were goated in Hades 1. What did they do to Hermes? They nerfed that motherfucker so hard. I hate it. Like, what happened? I never get anything good from Hermes anymore. I'm like, I don't even want to click on your door. In Hades 1, you always be clicking on the Hermes boons.
I don't know what you're talking about. I did not click on Hermes a lot in the first game.
Oh, but
Well, you were
Hermes
just a
is like
bad Hades
special.
player.
Yeah,
You're
Hermes
just
is like you only get offered like 2 Hermes boons per run.
yeah.
They're really good, and he affects like your dashes and stuff, which
Yeah.
synergizes with like everything.
No. Here
Dude,
it's just
like-
kind of like,
Like I should like the second run I ever did in Hades 2, I got the sickest fucking set of boons that like synergized with each other to the point where it was like my mana was like refilling automatically as I was moving around, and I was doing additional damage for every additional point of like mana that I had, and
Yeah.
I was using like I had like the sickest fucking build, and I have never seen it again. I'm like,
well, you're like a
fuck.
baby. When it comes to Hades, you're still a baby
I know.
right now.
Well, of course, I know, but like, it's just like I am 12 hours deep, and I've done like 20 runs so far, and I'm like, I'm still thinking about the build I had in like the second run I ever did.
What, do you remember what it was?
That's what I'm saying. Like, it was something that where it was like this, it like improved the speed of my attacks. I was using the spear thing, so you got the jabs, and then it was like, and then I had another boon that was like, I was
You got
doing
a good
additional
hammer.
damage. I was
got a
doing
good hammer.
additional damage for like every extra point, every new point of mana I unlocked or whatever, and I had like 125 mana. And then
Okay.
on top of that, it was just like refilling my mana just existed. So like I would never run out of mana, and I was just fucking
you
like
always need a good
blowing
mana boon
people
if you're
away.
using mana
It was
skills.
incredible. It was incredible.
Hmm.
And I never even had that long enough to get past the first boss.
Have you unlocked all the weapons? I guess you wouldn't.
No, I have like
not
2
even
left
close.
I haven't unlocked yet.
Okay,
And
yeah,
there are like 2 weapons that I genuinely just don't like.
Whoa.
So
The axe.
I know. No, I love the axe. I love the axe, and I love the
That's
spear.
the one my roommate
the axe.
complaining
I bet he
about.
doesn't like the torches.
I don't like the torches. I hate the torches.
I don't like the
Uh,
twin daggers.
I like the twin dagger. I don't love the twin daggers, but I can work with it. Yeah, and then I don't have. I don't even have a
there's the
fishing rod
skulls.
yet.
The skulls are definitely. I don't think those are like super popular.
But still, man, fuck Hades. So
Fuck it.
fucking good. It's just so
It's good.
fucking
It's
Can I
good.
say the
good.
music? Although honestly, when I think of like super giant games and their soundtracks, I actually choose. I mean, I think Hades 1 and Hades 2 has great musical moments, oftentimes with like
Mhm.
singing NPCs and stuff. But I actually prefer the soundtracks to Bastion, Transistor, and Pyre over both Hades games.
I mean, I don't disagree with you necessarily, but like I do think this game has some incredible music. But the ones that you just mentioned are fucking
Goats.
iconic. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish I had finished Pyre. I never finished Pyre. I feel like that's something I should go back to.
Yeah,
at some
but I
point.
mean,
that
you
was a
know,
cool game.
finish it or no, like the soundtrack is so good.
Yeah,
Is that like
It is.
turn-based post?
It's like the soccer.
NBA Jam. No, it's
Yeah.
like it's like basketball, football, soccer. Yeah.
Yeah. It was It was.
It reminds me
what
of
was that?
the American Gladiators.
Yeah, it's that game on American Gladiators where they had to like dodge, like they had to get
you
around
put the ball in
gladiator
the thing.
to
Yeah.
escape. Yeah,
It's
what
pretty
was
sick
it?
too. I enjoyed
Not
it.
the tennis ball one. The one where
Powerball.
they have like the trash cans and they're like dunking the balls into the trash can or whatever. What was that
Yeah, I
called?
think it was called Powerball.
Powerball.
Man.
Dude, American
Hades 2 is good. It's very addictive. I'm telling you, I was kind of describing this feeling last week, but I've been playing like, I'm like 60, 70 hours into like Hades 2, but I'm also like the same into Final Fantasy Tactics. And there's other games I'm playing. Like I'm not talking about today, but I started playing like Absalom, which is really cool. I've been playing this Forestrike game. There's a lot of addictive games out there. There's Ball Pit that's out that's like I know is addictive because I played a shit ton of the demo. And there's even other stuff. Like I still want to play Mega Bonk, but I know as soon as I start Mega Bonk, I'm just gonna dump 50 hours into that like nothing. But I'm still doing that thing where I'm like, Hades is on. I guess I'll just play Hades for the next 4 hours. Like, wait, I meant to play Final Fantasy Tactics. And when Final Fantasy Tactics is on, I'm playing it and I'm like, why am I playing Final Fantasy Tactics? Why am I playing this? I played this game so many times. It is my favorite game. I don't need to keep playing, but it's like, oh, I just unlocked Mime, and now I have a bard and a dancer and a mime. When the mime mimics the dances and the songs from my bard, and it's crazy. And the game is harder, and it's so good. It's
Dude,
so good.
2025 is
it's
fucking
a
wild.
Such
All
a
right,
good year.
dude.
Such a good
Luminous
fucking
is
year.
coming out. Ninja Gaiden's on the way. I'm gonna fucking slice some dudes up. A lot of good feeling games.
We're gonna have some good stuff to talk about on next week's show too. So, which again, I remind you all, will be on Thursday. So why don't we just slip right into the 4-player minute? Man, I got
Slip it in
Chris
like
Davis.
a gentleman.
Really?
I got Chris Davis's attention. Slide right into the 4-player minute. I do have a game I want to mention that I started playing, but I don't have enough to say about it yet. But I do want to mention it in my 4-player minute. So let's just jump right into it. Brad, what are your final thoughts for the week?
Just thinking about Halloween. I'm really sad about the Mina the Hollower delay. I don't know if we talked about it last week.
That was supposed to be Halloween.
It was going to be Halloween. It was one of my most anticipated games. It is, fucking Game Boy Color Zelda meets Castlevania, and I was very, very excited. And it got delayed, which is bad for me for Fantasy Critic, but it's not about that. I'm sad as a fan of Shovel Knight and everything that Mina was doing. Mina's biggest fan I was, damn it. But whatever. We'll wait. It's not like we needed Mina the Hollower this season. I mean, I'm still like Lumines is coming. Like I'm still so excited about some of the shit that's coming.
There's some good shit. Yeah.
Metroid?
Metroid? There's a Metroid Prime game
Metroid Prime 4 is still coming, guys.
It's fucking crazy. It is. I believe that. I mean, Nintendo's going to ship their game. They say December. It'll be December. Although, you know, whatever. The game's made in Texas.
Nintendo's not promising a game like Metroid right before Christmas and then changing their mind on that.
Yeah, dude.
Made in Texas, derogatory.
No, complimentary. We like retro. But yeah, I don't know. I'm excited. There's a lot going on. Both in, also in like home life and work life and game life. It's the balance is not good or healthy, and I'm not getting enough sleep and whatnot. But I don't know. Everything's working out.
Cool.
Can I just say that I think a lot about Castlevania all the time, but especially around Halloween, I think a lot about Castlevania, and I still find it weirdly sad. In
what
a
about
world
when you
where
look into your
like
son's eyes?
where like Silent Hill is back and better than ever, and people are actually like complimenting Konami these days. It's funny. I saw a thread on Era where people were like, "Yo, like, did you see like this press release that like Konami just put out? They're kind of cooking." Like they said some shit like I wish I could remember what it was, but it was like a damn Konami just dropped that line. That's sick, dude. Things are shifting for them.
How easily people have forgotten.
Yes.
Yeah, no, you're right. But I'm saying like we live in this world where all these dreams are coming true. Fucking Ninja Gaiden's back, like everything's fucking back and shit. And fucking Kojima's even making PT again. But still, no Castlevania. Like, how does that keep happening? We are playing a new Metroid Prime game this year. Shenmue came back. What the fuck, man? Where is Castlevania?
It's on
Is-
Netflix.
Are you okay with the idea that we are actually getting a Bloodstained sequel in the interim?
No, that's not the same fucking thing.
I know
man.
it's not, but
the
dude,
same thing.
it's the
First
guy
of
who
all,
made Symphony of
It's
the Night.
not the same fucking thing. It's not, man. Is Death Stranding Metal Gear for you, bro? No, it's not. I need
It's
Castlevania. I need
That's like if somebody
Vampire
said,
Killer.
that's
I
like if
am
somebody said to me, like, well, Silent Hill may be dead, but like, what about that new Siren game or something? I'd be like, bitch, it's not the
Well,
same.
it's funny you say that because you're literally
There's
playing a
there-
Silent Hill game that's like not really a Silent Hill game, but is
No, it's
thematically
Silent
a
Hill.
Silent Hill game.
It is
But-
very Silent Hill.
Bloodstain doesn't like some of the best Castlevania like music for me are just like remixes of older Castlevania games. Like
Yeah,
this
it's just
series
Bloody
is
Tears, like
very,
thousands, millions of different
But-
remixes is all good.
but like I'm saying, like that's part of the DNA of Castlevania, right? Like I need that stuff in the game. It can't just be Bloodstained. It has to be the stuff that makes Castlevania for it to be a Castlevania game. So
Okay,
yeah, I miss it. Whatever. Moving on. Who's next?
Crispy. Final thoughts.
Oh boy. Well, my days as a wild man are drawing to a close. I'm about to
You've sown your
about
wild
to
oats.
about to be employed full time again. Hello,
Yeah, don't be too
hello.
sad. You could always be fired.
Yeah,
Or, you know,
yeah, I might
quit
I
on the
might get fired.
spot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You know,
You could be like, fuck this new boss.
I want to have money again though. So
Yeah.
That's pretty
I
important these
mean,
days.
we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. I think
I
I'm
hate
ready to
capitalism, but
really.
money's pretty good.
I think I'm ready to really debase myself for $1. Like, well, it'll be nice to be able to just like buy things that I want,
Yeah.
I saw
or save money. But the point is, I'm enjoying my final days by trying to get through as much Hades as possible. It's going great. I feel like a
Nice.
fool again. It's so good. Should have played it 9,000 years ago, but whatever. Here we are. Here we are. It's great.
All that matters is you've played it.
It's good. It's so good. And just been catching up on comics again. A lot of good stuff out there. A lot of good stuff out there. And Nick, I know you were kind of, just speaking in the heat of the moment when you were like, I think I might read Absolute Batman. And you're probably not going to do that. But if
I haven't been to
you-
Dragon's Lair yet, but I do
if
still want to do
you
that.
decide that
It's
you
been a
do
weird
want to
month for
do
me.
that, I know. If you decide you do want to do that, I can tell you it's still fucking so
I
it's
believe
so
you.
good.
You just showed us an image of Batman punting a child. And
Little squid
I'm like,
child, dude.
little
It's
squid child.
It's all aura, man. It's all fucking aura. Pretty good story too. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just I'm feeling good. Right? I'm feeling good about the rest of this year gaming wise. So
I think we're all there.
I'm glad
It's
I'll
pretty
be
good.
able to finally I'll make my last payment on my Switch 2 and I'll
Get out of the red.
I'll get out of the red, I'll buy Metroid and I'll be like, look out world, I'm back.
Yeah.
I'm
Now
not
we're
charging
talking.
interest here.
You should be.
Yeah, if you were.
I didn't say that.
I'd be dead. No, but you've been very kind. Thank you, Chris.
No, you're
But
good. You're good. No worries.
It's coming.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway, that's it for me.
Cool. All right, Chris Davis.
My final thought this week is that I just have not had time for video games. It's been a very busy time for me at work. I've been doing 55-hour weeks on a couple projects, and it's just I come home so tired that I don't even want to touch a controller. I just want to enter a vegetative state.
I have said that before, and I wasn't even working 55-hour weeks. And this man over here to your left, on my screen anyways, chastised me for it.
Oh,
What did I
cool.
chastise you for?
Nothing. Continue, Chris Davis.
Yeah. So I'm finally starting to get maybe some free time, maybe. And I'm trying to get myself. I am so ashamed of the fact that I haven't beaten Ghost of Yotei yet. I've only beaten like the
What?
first major
Didn't it
story
just
boss.
come out?
It came
Dude,
out at the
that game
beginning of
is
the
not.
month.
That is not a game I had any preconceived notions about being like I wasn't going to finish that in a week. Like that was going to be. It's going to take me most of the rest of the year to probably get through that game.
I get that,
We're
but
living
that
in
was
a post
3 weeks
Kingdom
ago
Come
for me.
Deliverance 2 world, okay?
Yeah. I mean, Nick is all about that gambling life in that game, but
Which game are we talking about?
Are there people who like Assassin's Creed Shadows more than Yotei?
I'm sure
They better not.
mathematically
as
speaking,
someone
they
who-
probably are.
As somebody who has
someone on
played all of
Brimstone,
Shadows,
maybe.
and Shadows is not bad, but the entire time I was playing Shadows, I was just like, this is cool and all, but like, it ain't gonna hold a candle to Yotei. And having played about 10 hours of Yotei, I can say that's pretty accurate.
It's really, really, really fucking good.
But it's still like a Ghost of Tsushima
This
like, right?
this fucking sprinkle hating motherfucker.
No, I mean it's fine. I'm actually I think like I respect Ghost of Tsushima, you know, plenty. And I know there's people who love that sort of stuff. I know it's not really my
You're above
lane.
it though.
No, like, it's not. It really is not. Like y'all joke,
I'm
but
kidding.
I don't think of the things I like and don't like that way at all. Like maybe with like movies or something, you know. Someone once told me their favorite movie was Grown Ups too, and I never.
Oh,
to
never
them
spoke
ever
to him again.
Yeah.
But
I'm saying
That's a
like,
red flag you need to respect.
But I'm not like that with games. In fact, I think a lot of my gaming interests are kind of like, you know, like shameful.
Oh, you want to know something fucking shameful? I'll tell you right now.
Yes, always.
I have played more Battlefield 6 than I have done Ghost of Yotei, and that really hurts
but like,
me.
That's not surprising
everybody
at
on
all.
the planet is doing that. What are you talking about?
When
Every gamer is doing that right now.
let me rephrase for you to give you context. I have played more of the single player of Battlefield 6 than I played Ghost of Yotei.
Embarrassing.
That's
That's
different.
actually embarrassing.
Yeah, it's bad. It's bad.
I thought you were playing the multiplayer.
I have been, yeah, but I started up the single player the other day, and I don't hate it. It's not good, but I don't hate it, and I kind of wanted that shooting gallery experience. So,
dude, Rise of the Ronin, like that is true, right? I play way more Rise of the Ronin than I ever will of Assassin's Creed Shadows or Ghost of Yotei, and
I traded.
And maybe
in
that's
Rise of the
crazy to
Ronin.
people who are graphics whores. I mean, maybe that's crazy to people who like Ghosts of Yotei or whatever. But like, that is also the reason I'm excited about Ninja Gaiden 4, and y'all aren't. You see what I'm saying?
We are
It's just
built
different. It's just
yes.
different interests. We're here for different things.
It only took us how many years to figure this out?
Yeah, we always knew.
I also forgot
Anything
to
else?
mention.
Uh-huh.
I forgot to mention I'm in the NDA covered closed alpha for Marathon that starts tomorrow.
Oh,
Should I
spicy.
bring footage and talk about it next week?
No.
Should I break NDA?
We're gonna talk about Arc Raiders, okay, instead, because that's the one that
I played some of that
get
too.
to play that. I didn't get to play.
I
it.
do want to hear.
I did play in that.
I do want to hear about Arc Raiders now that is it out or are we still waiting for release?
Have
I-
any
I'm-
No, it's not out yet. But
Okay.
that was like a server slam
Is
test.
there
It's coming
any
out.
coverage out there for Arc Raiders that can be trusted?
I don't know, man.
only our own.
I don't know. I don't know.
I will say this: I played like 5 games, and most of them were kind of like, okay, that happened. And then one of them was crazy. It was like so good, and it kind of started to feel like, oh, I get it. You play this game for 50 hours to have like an hour of like genuine,
Dude, that's
Fun.
the genre.
like water
man.
cooler talk. Like,
Yeah.
That's the genre.
like,
that is.
yeah, it is. It is. You're just hunting for the sauce the whole time. You're just
Yeah.
waiting for the sauce to happen.
Gotta find
And
the
it does
sauce.
sometimes, and when it does, it's great. And when it doesn't, it's like, okay, okay.
I feel like Co-Carnage has been talking up Arc Raiders, and I feel like he's probably one of the more trustworthy of these successful content creators that you can't trust. So maybe Arc Raiders is the real deal.
That was hard
It's
to
bad.
follow.
It's bad. Let me tell you, like with like Fantasy Critic and like VR games, because sometimes like VR is one where you can't trust anyone, because
Yeah.
anyone who's invested in the VR scene right now talks about every new game like it's gonna be the second coming of
They're like
VR.
fucking crypto guys. It's like
Yeah,
every single thing
exactly.
they need
And
everybody to adopt. Like
and no one else is covering VR. So like sometimes there'll be a hyped VR. There was one recently called Reach. It's called Reach VR. And like everybody talking about the game was hyping it up, but no one it was only these people. And I don't trust any of them. And now the game is out and it's like a broken mess. But like none of these VR creators are like top critics on OpenCritic, so none of their scores fucking matter because they're not real fucking people. They're not real websites that are
They're not real
respected.
people. Oh my
Well, they're
God.
they're not actually respected. And then all of a sudden we finally get a top critic and it's a 6. Oh, like, oh, so a normie played it and we're all
I was
screwed.
like, yeah.
And now everyone's hoping that more normie critics, like more top critics, don't review the game because they're worried it's going to be below 70 now. These fucking VR
So
content
funny.
creators, man, the
All right.
worst.
Yeah. Also,
Let me bring it home.
Society.
I'm just gonna throw this out there.
Oh.
One more thing, Nick.
Okay.
Uh, There's a Kirby Air Riders 2 60-minute direct
Stop
on
it.
Thursday.
Stop
Why
it. That's
is this
so
happening?
stupid.
Why?
That's so stupid. Is it actually 60 minutes?
Yes, it is 1 hour.
They already did like a 45-minute one.
Yes.
They're going all
Explain
in.
it to me.
Dr. Eye. Oh,
That man needs to be stopped.
No one picked this up in Fantasy Critic. I don't think that. Like, I don't think anyone has ever played Kirby Air Riders for that long. Or Kirby Air Ride for that long.
Yeah.
There's whatever, dude. Whatever.
All right.
So
Let me bring this home real quick. My final thoughts for the week. Couple things. One, last night I streamed a little bit, which I haven't done in a while. So thanks to those of you tuned in. I started playing specifically because I finished Silent Hill F and I finished Silk Song. So I was like finally ready to jump into something new because I had a lot of stuff kind of waiting on the back burner. So I started up Dying Light: The Beast. Played about 2 hours of that. I didn't talk about it tonight because only 2 hours in. Haven't even had my first like nighttime run yet, but I'm about to.
We don't want to.
So I'm gonna stream. I'm gonna try and stream that a couple more times before our next podcast. So I'll talk more about it then. But first impressions, I'm enjoying it more than Dying Light 2 so far. We'll see if that holds because it's still really early.
Yeah.
On the other note, Silent Hill F still like just kind of in shock at the fact that we have 2 really, really impressive Silent Hill games 2 years in a row. And it just has me thinking a lot about the next major project that they've announced that they haven't said anything about in a long time. And that's Silent Hill Townfall, which is supposed to be like the kind of more, I think it's supposed to be more of kind of like a Telltale like
style
thing. But that could be a really good fit for something like Silent Hill. And it's from a studio that I know has made some pretty interesting horror stuff in the past. So I'm hoping what's the name of the game they made where it takes place in space?
Fuck.
Fuck.
There's a lot of those.
It starts with an I. God damn it! I can't.
In space?
Yeah, I'm tipping my tongue. Somebody in chat can look it up.
Believe it or not, Indigo Prophecy.
No, not it. God damn it! You would do this. Somebody Google it. I'm trying not to type
Screenburn
here.
is the developer.
No. Hold on. It's the studio. What is?
Gosh, Nick, I thought this was a
fucking
4-player minute.
You fucking completely. Oh, sorry. It didn't start with an I. It started with an O. Observation. And Stories Untold.
Oh, Stories Untold.
Oh, the Stories Untold,
which is appropriate.
So, which I've played for like Halloween streams. They've done some cool stuff, and I think it could be a neat fit for Silent Hill. But right now, they're
Silent
2 for
Hill
2.
Space.
So I'm hoping this is not the end. Like I'm hoping they have more projects lined up because I'm like super back on track for Silent Hill, and I want to see what this third project is. And I'm also kind of like shocked to be saying this to myself, but like if, because Team Silent has not been a studio for a really long time, but
20
like
years.
if
Easy, buddy. Slitterhead
Sorry.
was sick.
okay, sorry, but like if you want to talk, like I found myself, I was like, Neobard Entertainment kind of knocked this out of the park, and I'm like, if
it.
they did, they fucking did.
No,
I'm
I know,
so
but
happy
like,
with how this game.
let's not. Right now, it's still a fluke. They have to
It's
do
still a
something else
fluke.
that
It is still a
isn't
fluke.
garbage, complete garbage.
But I'm saying, like, if they wanted to give them another Silent Hill game and see what they do with it, I would be
Yes.
open to that. Like, I never would.
That is how this
I-
industry works. I mean, they
Yeah,
they
I
made
mean,
a
like,
game. They're probably going to
somebody-
make another one if it. 'Cause
I would like to see Silent Hill. Well, I say that. I mean, I was like, I kind of would like to see Silent Hill stop being like passed around to like studios that
it's always been like
unproven
that, though.
unproven
always
studio.
been
Like
like that.
since Team Silent was stopped being
But Team
involved,
Silent
yes.
like changed from significantly from game to game.
Yeah.
I mean,
But it would be cool to see like one kind of creative force kind of have like, kind of be the I don't know, that's not the right word, but like, the torchbearer or whatever for Silent Hill. And I never thought I'd say this, but like it could be Neobard. I don't fucking know. But at the same time, I am also excited to see like other studios like doing cool stuff. Like I'm excited for Townfall. I'm excited for the Silent Hill 1 remake that is now in
This
full
is
production
so,
at
like,
Bloober.
compare this to what I was saying about Castlevania, bro.
Yeah.
You just had like 2 Dream games that came out that
Yeah.
are way better than anyone expected or have any right to be.
Yeah,
Like you're
I
eating
did.
so good and you're asking for
So
more,
good.
man. Like what the fuck?
So
dude?
I want seconds. I
Just-
want seconds.
You haven't
and
even
thirds.
finished your firsts, man. Yeah,
I
like
know,
finish
I
this
know.
game, man.
Look,
How
the last
dare
thing
you.
I wanted to mention is that like, because just kind of building on the theme that we've all been talking about as to, like how good we're all eating in
I want
2025.
more Dexter. There's just not
I
enough
do.
Dexter.
2026 is a long time for me to wait, but I am getting more Dexter. But like seriously, I have Hell Is Us kind of waiting in the wings as well. I've been really, really, really wanting to try that. I want to play more Ghost of Yotei. In our Halloween stream last week, thanks to y'all, I ended up getting kind of low key addicted very quickly to Cloak and Daggers, I think is what it's called.
Slots and daggers.
Slots and Daggers.
I have my concerns for
Slots
that
and
one,
daggers.
honestly.
Well, it opened.
I feel like the
it-
damage
it-
scaling from the enemies grew too fast.
I'm
and-
not into that nerd shit. It
Mitigating
unlocked
the
something
damage
in me,
signal was good.
and
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna try that. So, anyways, guys, thanks for listening. Thanks for tuning in. That's our show. Like I said, last reminder: this is the last week we're recording on Tuesday for the foreseeable future. So, starting next week, we'll be recording on Thursdays, and I have not yet kind of figured out what that's gonna do to our like MP3 like audio release yet, but I'm trying to prevent it from having a major impact on that. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. You can find all of our episodes on 4playernetwork.com or on your preferred podcast service. But most importantly, please join us in Discord. If you're not already there, you can find us at discord.gg/4player. And yeah, we'll see you next week. That's like what, a couple days before Halloween?
That's the day before.
Holy shit, the day
Yeah.
before Halloween. Ooh.
It's Hell Night.
Exactly. Spooky, scary. All right.
Birds
Once again,
becoming
guys,
men,
thanks
men
for tuning
becoming
in.
Wolves.
Thank you for the fucking call-in. Oh my god.
Call back to
Oh my
30
God.
Rock.
Bye.
Yeah, no. I forgot what I was saying. Anyways, guys, thanks for listening. We'll catch you next week. Bye.